First and foremost, you gotta understand your customers. It's all gotta be grounded in the preferences and the needs of your customers. And that all starts with the right data and an ability to start to look at that data critically. Once you begin to have that customer understanding, the second thing in my mind is you gotta start to realize that you need baby steps. You're not gonna be able to transform your customer experience in one fell swoop. There's no magic silver bullets here. Initiatives are designed and need to be designed to build on top of each other and to constantly iterate and create towards an overall customer experience that you're trying to generate. And the last thing I think is you gotta recognize that you actually never end. This process keeps going on, and data informs the customer experience in new and meaningful ways, and you should always be thinking about improving. This isn't, I can say this is gonna be a year-long transformation and after a year I win. It doesn't work that way. Customer experience transformation needs to be an ongoing activity that constantly refreshes and renews. And by doing that, you're always staying a little bit ahead of what your customer wants and helping them to almost think about what they need before they even know it. And that's where true customer experience really comes into play. The way to think about it is to reframe a little bit on how some of these executives are actually looking at what they're being asked to do. So I could be a chief operating officer, and I could think about my role as making sure that the train runs on time and that everything is moving in the most efficient manner possible. And I could be a chief marketing officer, and I could think, well, my job is really making sure that the brand promise of my organization is coming through in the experience. In essence, those sound like two very different things, and if you look at it at face value, they really don't have that much to do with each other. But if you reframe that a bit and you think about the fact that they're actually two sides of the same coin. The brand promise that the CMO is trying to deliver and trying to create those experiences only works and only lives on if the service that the COO is overseeing and the operational components actually supports it as well. And when you start to reframe and you start to rethink that these executives are actually working in unison, all in support of the ultimate asset, which is the customer, things start to change a little bit.